millions of Americans who depend on SNAP benefits to feed their families are about to lose access to this critical service.
Our local leaders are working on plans to feed families because more than 1 million SNAP recipients live here in the D.C. region.
News 4's Jessica Albert joins us live this morning from Capitol Hill with what's being done across D.C., Maryland, and Virginia. Jessica, good morning.
Good morning, Tony and Millette. 1.6 million people across the DMV rely on SNAP benefits to put food on the table for their families. Like you said, we've been checking in with DMV leaders all week long to see what they're doing to assist people who are set to lose those benefits tomorrow. In D.C. yesterday, Mayor Muriel Bowser announced the district will cover SNAP benefits for city residents for the month of November. Next week, Virginia plans to launch a program that's similar to SNAP called Virginia Emergency Nutrition Assistance, or VINA. And in Maryland, yesterday, Governor Westmore announced a state of emergency and said he's allocating $10 million to go to food banks and other nonprofits. But he continues to resist calls to pull money from the state's rainy day fund to cover SNAP benefits for impacted residents, saying no state can afford to do so unless the federal government plans to reimburse them. At a news conference yesterday, the governor slammed the Trump administration's decision to let SNAP benefits lapse.
Trump is refusing to deploy emergency federal funding that would keep food assistance programs running during this shutdown. And by doing that, I want to be clear, he is breaking the law.
And some Republican lawmakers have criticized Governor Moore's decision to pull from the rainy day fund. Maryland Senate Minority Leader Steve Hershey released a statement that says, in part, Governor Moore chose the harder, less effective path, handing responsibility off to nonprofits, despite his administration's poor track record of accountability in that space. Marylanders deserved better than confusion and headlines. Maryland and D.C. are a part of a group of states that have actually started to sue the Trump administration over SNAP benefits. Back to you.
All right, Jessica Albert reporting for us from Capitol Hill. Thank you very much.
In a show of support, some USDA workers who know how important SNAP is rallied outside the agency's closed headquarters yesterday. They were joined by other fired or furloughed federal workers for the food drive. Demonstrators say they're concerned about a, quote, tidal wave of need if SNAP benefits are halted.
It exists as a tiny portion of the local safety net here in D.C., but the backbone of that safety net is SNAP. And the thing about nets is they don't work well enough when there's a giant hole in them.
Now the donations, take a look here, that were collected yesterday will go to the Arlington Food Assistance Center.
And we know community is key during times like these. Tomorrow there will be a food collection drive to help the 13,000 households in Howard County that rely on SNAP. County leaders are asking for people to donate non-perishable foods. 5 drop-off locations will be open from 8 a.m. until 2 p.m. tomorrow. You can find the list of requested food items and locations by visiting howardcountymd.gov.
Yes,